Shabbat Shalom. There's a story in the Talmud about Rabbi Yehoshua ben Hananiah, and he's approaching a path, and he sees a young boy sitting at the crossroads of this particular path. So he says to the boy, "On which path should I walk in order to get to the city?" The boy says, "Well, you could take the path that is short and long, or you could take the path that is long and short." So the rabbi decided to take the path that was short but long, and he approached the city only to find himself blocked in by some gardens and orchards that were surrounding the city. He couldn't find his way, so he went back to the crossroads. He said to the young boy, "What happened? You told me that this was the short path." And the boy said, "Yeah, I did. I also said it was long." We find ourselves at the end of what could be a short, long year or a long, short year. And this Shabbat, in the last days of 2023, maybe you identify with one or the other. Similarly, we find ourselves at the end of the book of Genesis, the book of Bereshit, which is kind of funny to find yourself at the end of the beginning. This is a paradox that plagues humans, plagues our sense of time, plagues our sense of space, and yet is very much sense of who we are. How do we see the world around us? How do we see the path in front of us? Is it a short path that turns out to be long, or a long path that feels short? Ultimately, that is both up to the things that happen, and it's up to our own sense of how we make sense of the world around us. But in whatever way, I hope that your path towards peace and Shabbat and Shalom this week is short and short, that you can find yourself to rest, that we can put 2023 to rest and find ourselves in a new year in front of us in 2024. Shabbat Shalom.